Welcome to Effective Leadership Communication: 6 Strategies to Connect and Inspire. Did you know that 60% of leaders fail within their first 18 months? Or that 69% of managers feel uncomfortable communicating with their employees? These numbers are shocking but true. They highlight a huge gap in leadership skills, especially in communication. Good leaders know that communication isn't just about talking. It's about connecting, understanding, and inspiring. This video will give you the tools you need to master leadership communication. You'll learn to listen actively, tell compelling stories, show empathy, use digital tools, and more. Ready to unlock the secrets of effective leadership communication? Let's dive in and transform the way you lead your team. You'll discover powerful strategies that most people overlook. By the end, you'll have the skills to connect with your team and inspire them to achieve great things. Stay tuned, and let's get started on this journey to becoming a better leader. Chapter 1. Mastering the Art of Active Listening. Active listening is more than just hearing words. It's about truly understanding the speaker's message. Research shows that most people only remember 25% of what they hear. This means there's a massive gap in communication that effective leaders need to bridge. Active listening starts with giving your full attention. Put away distractions like phones and laptops. Make eye contact and show that you're engaged. Nodding occasionally and using verbal cues like, "I see," or "go on," can make a big difference. These small gestures show that you value what the speaker is saying. One unique strategy is to mirror the speaker's emotions. If they're excited, show enthusiasm. If they're concerned, show empathy. This creates a connection and makes the speaker feel understood. According to Daniel Goleman, author of Emotional Intelligence, this kind of empathetic listening can significantly improve leadership effectiveness. Another key tactic is to ask open-ended questions. Instead of yes, no questions, ask things like, "How did that make you feel?" or "What do you think we should do next?" This encourages deeper conversation and shows that you're interested in their perspective. Summarizing and paraphrasing are also powerful tools. After the speaker finishes, briefly summarize what they said. For example, "So, you're saying that the current process is slowing down productivity?" This not only shows you've been paying attention but also clarifies any misunderstandings. It's also important to be aware of non-verbal cues. Pay attention to body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. These can provide valuable insights into how the speaker is really feeling. According to Albert Mehrabian, 93% of communication is non-verbal. So, don't just listen with your ears, listen with your eyes too. Chapter 2. The Power of Storytelling in Leadership. Storytelling is a powerful tool for leaders. It helps to make abstract ideas concrete and relatable. Studies show that people are 22 times more likely to remember a fact when it's part of a story. This is because stories engage our brains in a way that pure data cannot. Start by identifying the key message you want to convey. What is the main point or lesson? Then, think of a story that illustrates this point. It could be a personal experience, a historical event, or even a fictional scenario. The key is to make it relevant and engaging. One effective storytelling technique is to follow the hero's journey structure. This involves a protagonist facing a challenge, overcoming obstacles, and achieving a goal. It's a format that's been used for centuries because it resonates with people on a deep level. Joseph Campbell, who popularized this concept, believed that it taps into universal human experiences. Make your stories relatable. Use characters and situations that your audience can identify with. This helps to create an emotional connection and makes your message more memorable. For example, if you're talking about teamwork, share a story about a time when collaboration led to a great success. It's also important to be authentic. Don't embellish or exaggerate. Authenticity builds trust and credibility. As Brené Brown says, authenticity is a collection of choices that we have to make every day. When your stories are genuine, they're more likely to inspire and motivate your team. Another strategy is to use vivid details. Paint a picture with your words. Instead of saying, "We faced a tough challenge," say, "We were up against a tight deadline, and the pressure was mounting." This makes your story more engaging and helps your audience to visualize the situation. Don't forget to include a clear takeaway. What is the lesson or message you want your audience to remember? Make sure this is evident at the end of your story. For example, This experience taught me the importance of perseverance and teamwork. Chapter 3. Empathy. The silent communication superpower. Empathy is a cornerstone of effective leadership communication. It's the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Leaders who practice empathy can connect more deeply with their teams. According to a study by the Center for Creative Leadership, empathetic leaders are seen as better performers by their bosses. To develop empathy, start by being fully present in conversations. Put away distractions and focus on the person speaking. Show that you care about their concerns. Simple phrases like, "I understand how you feel," can make a big difference. Active listening, as we discussed, plays a crucial role here. It's about truly hearing and understanding the other person's perspective. According to Brené Brown, empathy fuels connection, sympathy drives disconnection. Aim to connect rather than just respond. Another strategy is to practice perspective taking. Try to see situations from your team members' points of view. This can help you understand their motivations and challenges. It's a technique that enhances your ability to empathize and build stronger relationships. Encouraging open communication is also vital. Create an environment where team members feel safe to express their thoughts and feelings. This openness can foster trust and collaboration. Google's Project Aristotle found that psychological safety, which includes feeling understood, is key to high-performing teams. Remember to show appreciation and recognize efforts. Acknowledge the hard work and achievements of your team. This not only boosts morale but also demonstrates that you value their contributions. Recognition is a powerful motivator and can significantly enhance team dynamics. Empathy isn't just about addressing negative emotions. Celebrate the positives too. Share in your team's joys and successes. This creates a more positive and supportive work environment. As Simon Sinek puts it, empathy is about being concerned about the human being, not just their output. Don't shy away from showing vulnerability. Admitting when you don't have all the answers can humanize you as a leader. It encourages others to be open and honest as well. This builds a culture of mutual respect and understanding. Chapter 4. Leveraging digital communication tools for maximum impact. In today's digital age, effective leadership communication requires mastering various digital tools. These tools can enhance collaboration and keep your team connected, no matter where they are. According to McKinsey, companies that use digital collaboration tools effectively see a 20–30% increase in productivity. Start with the basics. Video conferencing. Tools like Zoom and Microsoft Teams are essential for virtual meetings. They allow face-to-face interaction, which is crucial for building relationships and ensuring clear communication. Research by Stanford shows that video calls can reduce misunderstandings compared to email or text. Instant messaging platforms like Slack can also be game changers. They facilitate quick, informal communication. Use them for real-time updates, quick questions, or just to check in on your team. This keeps everyone in the loop and can help resolve issues faster. For project management, tools like Trello or Asana are invaluable. They help you track progress, assign tasks, and manage deadlines. Visual project boards can make it easier to see who is responsible for what and how projects are progressing. This transparency can improve accountability and efficiency. Don't forget about collaborative documents. Google Docs or Microsoft OneDrive allow multiple people to work on the same document simultaneously. This is great for brainstorming sessions, report writing, and any other collaborative work. It also ensures everyone has access to the latest version of a document. Digital tools can also support asynchronous communication. Not everyone needs to be online at the same time. Tools like Loom allow you to record video messages that team members can watch at their convenience. This can be particularly useful for teams spread across different time zones. Another strategy is to use data analytics tools. Platforms like Tableau or Power BI can help you analyze data and make informed decisions. Visual data representations can make complex information easier to understand and share with your team. However, it's important to avoid digital overload. Too many tools can lead to confusion and burnout. Choose the right tools that fit your team's needs and stick to them. Keep communication clear and concise to avoid overwhelming your team. Ensure that all team members are comfortable with the tools you choose. Provide training if necessary. This can help everyone use the tools effectively and get the most out of them. According to a PwC survey, 73% of employees feel they need better digital skills to do their jobs well. Chapter 5. Harnessing Nonverbal Cues for Enhanced Leadership Presence. Nonverbal communication is a powerful tool in a leader's arsenal. It includes body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. According to Dr. Albert Mehrabian, 93% of communication is nonverbal, with 55% being body language and 38% tone of voice. This means your actions often speak louder than your words. Start with your posture. Standing tall with your shoulders back conveys confidence and authority. Conversely, slouching can make you appear unsure and unapproachable. Maintaining good posture can also help you feel more confident. Eye contact is another crucial element. It shows that you're engaged and interested in the conversation. Avoiding eye contact can make you seem disinterested or even dishonest. Aim to make eye contact about 60–70% of the time to create a strong connection without staring. Facial expressions are also key. A smile can go a long way in making you appear friendly and approachable. However, be genuine. People can easily spot a fake smile. Expressing appropriate emotions through your facial expressions can help build rapport and trust. Your tone of voice can significantly impact how your message is received. A calm, steady tone can convey authority and confidence. On the other hand, a shaky or monotone voice can undermine your message. Vary your tone to keep your audience engaged and emphasize key points. Gestures can enhance your verbal communication. Use your hands to illustrate your points and add emphasis. But be mindful not to overdo it. Too many gestures can be distracting. Keep them natural and purposeful. Personal space is another important factor. Respecting others' personal space can make them feel more comfortable. Standing too close can be intimidating, while standing too far can seem disengaged. Find a balance that suits the context and the comfort level of the person you're speaking with. One interesting strategy is mirroring. Subtly mimicking the other person's body language can create a sense of connection and rapport. It shows that you're in sync with them. However, be subtle and avoid making it obvious. It's also important to be aware of cultural differences in nonverbal communication. Gestures and expressions can have different meanings in different cultures. Educate yourself about these differences to avoid misunderstandings and show respect. Practice makes perfect. The more you practice your nonverbal communication skills, the more natural they will become. Pay attention to your body language in different situations and adjust as needed. Remember, your nonverbal cues should align with your verbal message. Consistency between the two reinforces your message and builds trust. If there's a mismatch, people are more likely to believe your nonverbal signals over your words. Chapter 6. Feedback that fuels growth and innovation. Giving and receiving feedback is a critical skill for leaders. Done right, it can inspire growth and innovation. According to a Gallup study, employees who receive regular feedback are 3.6 times more likely to be motivated to do outstanding work. Start by creating a feedback-friendly culture. Encourage open and honest communication. Let your team know that feedback is a two-way street. This builds a foundation of trust and respect. Be specific with your feedback. Instead of saying, "Good job," say, "Your presentation was well organized and engaging. I especially liked how you handled the Q&A session." Specific feedback helps people understand exactly what they did well and what they can improve. Timeliness is also important. Provide feedback as soon as possible after the event. This makes it more relevant and easier for the person to act on it. Delayed feedback can lose its impact and effectiveness. Use the sandwich method for constructive feedback. Start with positive feedback, then address areas for improvement, and end with another positive comment. This approach can make the feedback easier to accept and act upon. Focus on the behavior, not the person. Instead of saying, "You're always late," say, "I've noticed you've been arriving late to meetings recently. Is there something causing this?" This makes the feedback less personal and more constructive. Ask for feedback on your feedback. This shows that you're open to improvement and value their input. It can also help you become better at giving feedback. According to Ken Blanchard, county author of The 1-Minute Manager, feedback is the breakfast of champions. Encourage self-assessment. Ask team members to evaluate their own performance before you provide your feedback. This can lead to more meaningful conversations and insights. It also encourages self-awareness and personal growth. Regularly schedule feedback sessions. Don't wait for annual reviews. Regular check-ins can provide ongoing guidance and support. This helps to keep everyone on track and aligned with goals. Make feedback a part of team meetings. This can help to normalize feedback and make it a regular part of your team's culture. It can also provide opportunities for peer feedback, which can be very valuable.